We're in a lab. A tall, muscular guy is on a treadmill, and two not muscular guys are watching and monitoring him.
I'll kick it. It's a regular little jet engine, isn't it?
How in the world did they get John Oliver to play an American scientist, especially since John Oliver didn't even appear on the scene until 1995? His name is actually Lenny Von Dolan, and he's known for, you name it, he's known for it. He wanted to be a jockey, but genetics had other ideas and he grew too much. He starred in too many movies to list, and when he switched to television, he started with the 1981 TV movie Kent State, which won an Emmy. Where do you go from a start like that? Anywhere you want to. And he has. If you're a fan of Home Alone 3, you might recognize Bert, one of the bad guys.
You smacked my winky.
Today, he's also a bad guy, only on a more serious note. He's trying to create a clone with the abilities of the Flash. The Flash can't do that, and I have a feeling he's okay with it. Ted, the one in the jacket, is appalled. He says, "We killed him."
For the last time, Whitcomb, that was not a man. Do you hear me? That was a replicant. A clone that I grew from a genetic sample. Just like a hothouse flower. I made him.
But he was alive.
Oh, he's not anymore.
He says, "What we're doing is highly illegal." Then it seems to me that Ted's idea of shutting it down is a good one.
It was really a great idea. I mean, create a line of super fast synthetic humans, assembly workers, couriers, whatever they'd need, we'd have a super clone to fit the bill. But the process doesn't work. We have to face the facts. It's over.
No. We can't quit now. We're too close.
How many times have we heard that in our excursions through these shows?
We can make it work.
How?
Look, the cloning process is not the problem. It's the adrenophenes we use to increase their speed. Normal tissue can't withstand the strain. It breaks down.
So what do we do?
Well, you find a human being whose tissue can withstand hyperspeed.
Well, sure, there's lots of those people to choose from. In fact, Tina is putting one of them through some tests right now.
Same as always, on the shelves, alphabetically by author.
Go.
Stop. Well?
20% slower than 3 months ago.
He's also made 3 mistakes, which he hasn't done before. She's concerned that he's overtaxing himself. He shouldn't do that. He lives on taxes. They come to him. He doesn't go to them.
Barry, you're exhausted, severely fatigued. You're only at 80% capacity and it's getting worse.
I keep telling you, I feel great.
Yes, you feel great, but have you ever seen a light bulb before it burns out? For a moment or two it shines very, very brightly and then it's gone.
I'm not burning out.
Maybe you're not, Barry. But you're running on pure energy and willpower. It has to take its toll somehow.
Listen to me, I am only doing what I have to do.
Considering what we've seen of the police department's efficiency, he's not wrong about that.
I can do things others can't.
Barry, listen to yourself. Do you think you're God? Or that you're immortal? You're showing signs of stress syndrome. Decreased physical capacities. Impaired decision-making. Barry, I cannot make it any clearer. If you don't slow down, you're going to collapse. You may even die.
He's not listening to her. That earpiece is linked to the police bands. Someone called in a bomb threat at the train station in one of the lockers. Except when he checks, there's nothing dangerous in any of the lockers. It was obviously a ploy to get him here to what? It won't occur to him that maybe that's the bomb. He takes the robot and exits, leaving a pool of blood behind. Jason collects some of it and he has what he needs. And Barry doesn't have a clue. This is what happens when you don't clean up after yourself. Leaving your DNA behind for any Tom, Dick, or Jason to steal is careless enough, but somebody could slip in that blood and get hurt, you know? Neatness counts, Barry. And now let's see how Jason's cloning process works. It works like one of David Copperfield's mechanisms. We obscure what's really happening so it looks like magic.
Can't believe I'm seeing this.
And all from a drop of blood, treated with adrenophenes and hormones to accelerate growth.
He grew an almost realistic baby doll from a drop of blood. Science truly is amazing. We watch the baby grow into a toddler, a tween, a teenager, and finally he emerges as a full-grown adult, at least physically. It's a good thing neither of them knows who Barry Allen is, or they'd know he's the Flash. Our clone still has the mind of a newborn baby, but that drug Jason keeps mentioning that I'm still figuring out how to pronounce accelerates his ability to learn, too. Within minutes, he's reading at a first-grade level.
I found no trace of poison on the blade, and there was no explosive inside.
But it was a trap. The bomb scare was a hoax. The robot was radio-controlled, but why? It obviously wasn't meant to kill.
Whatever it was meant to hurt you. The cut was almost to the bone. I thought so. You're not healing as quickly as you usually do. Normally, the cut would be almost gone by now.
I'll be fine.
I think not. He's on edge, he's a little snippy, and as she said, his metabolism is having issues. He's determined to ignore it. Why is it that sometimes the people who seem least qualified to use powers like his wisely are the only ones who get the powers?
Don't you think it's dangerous?
Why?
Well, look at him. He's a child trapped in a man's body. No morality, no sense of right or wrong, and yet tremendously powerful. Doesn't that scare you?
It should. A bear is incredibly powerful and has no moral compass, too. Want one wandering around your lab doing as he pleases?
This changes everything.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Don't you see? The Intelligent Project as we know it is obsolete. But this goes way beyond that.
No, wait. You said that we were going to create a high-speed drone here. Now, that's what we've got.
Oh, we have something more than that. What we have is a whole new species.
He sure looks human to me. Go stick him with a fork and see if he bleeds. But since he has no moral sense beyond self-preservation, realize you'll only do it once.
A synthetic human who can move faster than bullets or bombs. And we can create hundreds of them. Thousands. Just imagine what a foreign country would pay for an army of these. I'm talking soldiers, intelligence agents, assassins.
He names his creation Pollux and tells him to stack the blocks as fast as he can. But his stacks keep falling over and he's getting frustrated.
Hey!
Hey, Mikey, I think he likes it. Now are you scared? Without a sense of right and wrong, he has no reason not to turn on you if he doesn't like something you do or say. I'm not sure Jason grasps that.
Just what in the hell was Alan thinking of?
Well, he's been working hard lately. It's just a slip-up.
I got 7 men sitting on their hands, and to you it's a little slip-up? Alan, get over here.
Mad?
Meltdown.
Afternoon, Lieutenant.
Where are the Franklin murder case and the Rose Street hit-and-run files?
Franklin. Well, that would be in the active box.
If they were there, I suspect Garfield wouldn't be asking for them.
Now, I'll tell you where these 2 active felony files are, Mr. Allen. They're at the Deactivation Storage Center, 20 miles away of all of the incompetent...
Oh, now, whoa. Wait a minute, Lieutenant.
No, you
What
wait.
is all this about?
Looks like Barry got on a house cleaning kick and he overdid it. Retired some active stuff by mistake.
Another mental lapse. He's had a number of them lately, and Garfield is tired of them.
Investigative units weren't so slow and sloppy. Maybe we wouldn't have 10,000 files cluttering up the place all the time.
Just who you calling slow and sloppy?
Well, if the shoe fits, sir.
Excuse me while I stop a suspension.
With me, young man.
Like I said, Lieutenant, it was an honest mistake.
You know what I don't need is somebody making excuses for me.
Oh, yeah, he's quite capable of coming up with his own alibis.
One more crack, Garfield.
Lieutenant, I'm sure Julio could go and retrieve those files for you very quickly.
Yeah, I'll get them myself if I have to.
And I'm sure they'll be in the proper hands very soon. Now, Barry, you and I need to take a walk. I'll see you downstairs in a few minutes.
Barry was about to take a poke at Garfield. He's not stressed, he's crazy.
Your blow-up was a classic sign of stress. You were almost irrational in that.
I was only one of 2 irrational people. Okay, so I was a little out of line. All right, way out of line. But he started it.
Petulance. I love that in a man.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't like it. Jason has discovered that Pollux' skin can't handle the friction he generates when he moves fast. Gotta get him a protective suit like the Flash has.
I'd say it's perfect.
I think... Rip-off! The symbol is their company logo, which isn't the brightest thing they ever did if they want to avoid scrutiny. And we know why the Flash has earpieces, but why does Pollux? Because we made the suit by dyeing one of the spare Flash suits blue and they were already attached.
Tonight we take him outside and see what he can do.
Outside? I want to go now. Please.
I said tonight. Now go back to your lessons.
He's a toddler, remember? Better keep an eye on him.
Can I play too?
How about play instead of? He watched what that kid was doing, so he knows how to work it.
What in God's name?
Stay here.
Maybe Tina should be wearing this suit. Meteorologists, news reporters, police, and scientists will spend the next several audio cutaways trying to explain the strange burst of wind in the park. In case you're wondering, yes, the word aliens will come up at least once.
Hello.
Who? What are you?
Let's play.
Ow! Stop it!
Tina!
Let me go!
It's only a game.
Pollux! Come here. Right now.
I have to go. Maybe we can play again sometime.
Wait!
And the more we look at 2 guys in weird suits, the more the idea of aliens sounds plausible. Jason has to use a tranquilizer gun to get Pollux back to the lab. Tina doesn't need one for Barry. Once he's recovered a bit, they compare notes. The new guy is powerful, but he's like a spoiled child, which means he's dangerous. Pollux is back in the lab, reading faster than ever. Within days, he's absorbed the equivalent of a college degree in knowledge. In understanding, his progress is a little slower.
Dr. Brozell.
What? What is it?
Who am I?
I don't have the time to deal with this right now. Go back to your books.
But I need to know. Where am I from? Who are my parents? I've read about this.
He's full grown, but he has no memories. He wants to understand who and what he is, whether he's good or bad, why he's here, all the questions humans have. Jason keeps brushing him off, but Pollux keeps pressing.
Look, just shut up and go back to your books.
Jason, don't speak to him like that.
I want to find out who I am. You tell me.
All right, I will. You're nothing.
Wrong answer. He's not paying attention to the look on Pollux's face. If he pushes this too hard, it may have a detrimental effect on his face.
Absolutely nothing. A random accumulation of molecules grown in a lab. An experiment. A lab animal who at the moment is getting on my nerves. Now let go of my arm.
I don't believe you. Everyone is someone.
That reminds me of that Christian poster from the 70s that said, "I know I'm somebody 'cause God don't make no junk." And it's true. Every person matters. Every person has something unique to contribute to those around them, and when every person gets the opportunity to do so, the world gets better. But we humans are the masters of hating our own species because this one has green feathers and that one has purple feathers, or this one lives in Framistan and the other one lives in Gubertania. If we're all in the same place and we can't find a geographical feature or some other way to divide ourselves, we'll do it based on who's lost the most teeth or has the longest toes. Individual humans can do wonderful things. Humans in large groups multiply their stupidity exponentially.
Now, where do you think you're going?
To find out the truth! To find out who I am!
Ted, the tranquilizer gun.
Sorry, but he knows what that thing does now. Ted is dead. If he were ever arrested for it, Pollux could easily plead self-defense. Jason won't try to stop him from leaving this time.
Is this it?
Yeah, it was on his chest.
Intelligent Core 4919 Denny Avenue.
I'm on my way.
Barry, I was just remembering the park. What if you can't stop this thing?
First, I have to find it.
You won't find him at the lab, but once he gets done clothes shopping, he'll be pretty easy to spot. I wish I could pull off a look like that, but I'm way too nerdy. People would see right through it. Pollux is wandering around, taking in the city and trying to get a handle on what to do next. On a bus bench, he finds a newspaper.
Give her flowers. She'll love you for it.
Considering his emotional age, it makes sense that he put those two things together. The thing is, he doesn't have any money. He used his speed to pilfer the clothes, so he probably did the same thing with the flowers. He won't tell Tina that.
Excuse me. Something wrong?
What? What do you want?
I'm Barry Allen with the police department.
Yeah, I've told the police everything I know. Several times. There was an accident. I found Ted Whitcomb's body. I don't know what else I can say.
Ted was the money man, so with him gone, they're out of business. Jason is too freaked out to say any more. For reasons I cannot fathom, he won't realize that this guy is the Flash. guess what the Flash can do? In minutes, he has all the papers reassembled and has read them, much to his horror.
Barry! Barry, what are you wearing? That's the most ridiculous thing
Stop
I've...
that! Don't laugh at me.
Okay, this ain't Barry. Shift gears.
I'm sorry.
I brought you flowers. Don't you like them?
Yes, they're very nice.
I went to 3 different shops. I didn't know what kind you like, so...
Thank you.
So do you love him yet? The ad promised.
It was really great running into you in the park the other day. I'm sorry if I scared you. My name is Pollux.
My name is Tina.
I'm tempted to do my duh Purdy line, but he's a child. It's more like, gosh, she's pretty. She says, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. I can call him right now.
Yes, this is Barry Allen. Tina, I've got it. I know who he is. What? Yeah, I'll be right there. Listen, Tina, be very careful.
Oh, she already knows about that. It's why she called you. Split screen time. Pollux almost touches Barry's face in an effect that pushes the limits of split screen. I'm impressed.
We're the same.
Barry, this is Pollux.
Barry. Is that your name?
Now he knows who he is. He's not Pollux at all.
My name. Barry what?
Show him, Barry. Tell him who you are.
I'm Barry Allen. I live on Edgemore Street. I work for the police department. I'm a forensic. A policeman. It's all here. My whole life. No, it's my life. I'm Barry Allen. You and I are not the same person. I come from you. I am you. No.
How does he know he comes from Barry? He hasn't heard this part yet.
Barry, whatever you do, don't spook.
He's not human, Tina. He's a clone.
What?
It's all right here in the intelligent file. He was created in a lab. From elements in my blood, from my DNA.
Now he's heard it, which means somebody didn't proofread that sequence.
My God.
There's no telling how dangerous he might be. I am him! I am me! Brazil was wrong!
Pollux, listen to me.
Pollux. I'm Barry Allen.
Okay, this could be a problem. Tina's not about to try and stop him, and Barry is out cold. Original Barry, I mean. Other Barry is at the lab.
Welcome back, Bear. I got those files. Garfield is on his way to pick them up.
My office.
Yeah, and don't start on how it's dirty again and... Well, those are some nice threads, man. Way to go, Bear. Bear?
Garfield is here and he wants the files.
What are you doing?
Files for Garfield.
I guess he forgot that Julio said they were on the desk.
Damn it, Alan, this isn't funny.
Barry, knock it off.
Alan, you been drinking?
Drinking? No, I'm not thirsty.
I don't know what's going on here, but I've had it. As of right now, you were on report, and I suggest you get your act together before you find yourself in serious trouble.
I don't like that!
Let go of my hand. Alan!
Barry, cool it, man. Let me take care of it, okay? Please, Lieutenant.
Julio says, I don't know what's going on, but maybe you should go home. New Barry knows where that is. Old Barry told him.
Hi, are you my dog?
2 barks means no, by the way. A dog can tell because a lot more goes into a person than just genetics, and dogs can smell most of them. That's why I trust my dog's opinion of people a lot more than I trust my own. Cats can smell all that too. They just don't care.
Don't be afraid. I'm Barry.
Not according to Earl, whose name you don't know, by the way. He listens to the outgoing message on Barry's answering machine and starts mimicking the way Barry talks.
Hi, this is Barry.
You're right. He's there.
He wants to be me. It was either the lab or my apartment. I just hope we can get there in time.
Look, Barry, maybe we should call the police.
We can't do that. They'd never be able to stop him. Besides, I can't let them see his face.
Barry, you've been up for 24 hours. Your performance level is low. I'm not sure you can stop him either.
I've got to try.
Well, then take me with you.
All right.
If you're determined to destroy yourself, she's going to be right there to help you. Let me rephrase that. Pollux is gone, but there's evidence that he's been here.
Pollux?
And it'll take Barry some time to clean up the evidence.
He's gone. Hey, Earl, come here. Come on. Come here. Hey, you all right? Huh? Yeah.
Now, the object is to think like him. What other connection is there to his life so far?
Intelligent. Let's go.
It makes sense. He has unfinished business with Dr. Brazell.
You're leaving.
Pollux, you startled me. I'd lost track of you.
Then you've been looking for me?
Yes, I was worried about you.
That's comforting.
Or it would be if he believed him. Jason is complaining that the police don't believe him about how Ted died.
You told the police about me.
Of course not. But they keep probing, and sooner or later...
Everything will come out.
We can't have that.
Pollux doesn't seem especially concerned or surprised. Well, that backfired, literally.
Pollux, stay away from me.
Look, we don't want to hurt you. We just want you to come with us.
No!
You're gonna yell at me! Pollux is so confused. Barry is trying to talk to him, one Barry to another, and explain that he knows exactly what Pollux is feeling. It's not working.
I want to be free. To be someone. A person. I know. But your powers are dangerous. You don't know how to control them. I will. In time.
Exactly. They can help you. Barry's already been there, and he understands a good 10% of his powers.
I'm leaving. Then I have to stop you. I understand.
Well, at least it'll be a gentleman's duel. This is so much fun to watch. The speed effects are used to maximum effect, and the result had me laughing out loud. That answers the question of how we write him out.
Mask. Mask. What? Wanted to see me last time.
2 men shot and nobody's calling 911. Pollux is dead and Jason is close behind. Jason we can probably explain, but Pollux?
What's happening?
His metabolic level accelerated so fast, he literally burned himself out.
Guess what? We don't have to explain him. And if Tina understands why that happened after he died, she's not about to explain it to Barry. He's upset enough. He doesn't need a big words headache on top of it. Poor Barry, he was hoping he and Pollux could move to Blood Gulch and find a little peace. How much fun was this for John Wesley Shipp? Not only did he get to play 2 roles, he got to be a petty, spoiled toddler who threw major tantrums and got away without a single timeout. And he was convincing. You really believe this is a copy of Barry, whose mind is practically a blank slate, full of wonder and discovery. This was some top-drawer acting, and I have a feeling it was one of the most enjoyable roles in his portfolio. He looks like he's having fun in the midst of all of it. This was a basic Frankenstein story, but that wasn't the focus of the story. This was.
Tina, I watched myself die. It really brought home what you've always tried to make me understand. That I am only a man. And like all of us, I'm on a journey of a birth, a life, and a passing. Does that make any sense?
Nothing you've ever said has been clearer or more true.
So that's 1 in a row. Care to try for another?
And I know that you've only tried to make me be careful with the life that I have.
That's right, Barry. Guard it well. For with you and the powers you have, oh, what a life you'll lead.
They really liked that sentence, so they sent it to Dr. Seuss for his next book. But he declined.
Hey friends, I hope you're enjoying my look at The Flash. If you like it, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. If you really like it, consider becoming a patron. $2 a month gets you extra content like Hogan's Heroes and It's About Time. $5 a month gets you that and more, so take a look. The link is down there in the description. I also do lots of other stuff, so take a moment to look it over. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
We excure several audio. Don't get stuck. The